Very, very conscious decision. Step up is a conscious decision. If you see cricket, the run rate will be 4 or 5. Suddenly you blink, go, have 2 peg, come back, run rate will be 8. Somebody would have stepped up the game. Or 21 for no loss and 21 for 4. Some bowler has stepped up the game. So it's a very instinctive thing. It is a very instinctive. It urges first the individual, then the closest surrounding. Family step up. In our families, all of us would have gone through. I am not from a very rich family. Okay, we'll start up the very, very middle class. My dad had his own baggages of a lot of brothers. They make you more conscious that they are paying your fees. New slippers 3 times they will say, don't wear it. It will get old. Please don't step up at a family level. So which means when an individual instinctively decides that I want to step up, the immediate society, okay, immediately steps up. That is the family. Recently the most horrible accident happened in Odisha. Yes. Correct? Yes. What is the village name? Correct. Very nice. Good. Nobody knew that village. Nobody knew that village till that time. And our railway minister was posted as an IS collector for 7 years in that same district when he started his career. Okay, he also forgot. The village stepped up. When that chaotic thing happened, village stepped up. Hospitals were overflowing on one side with patients, one side with dead bodies, but third one is the beautiful sight of humanity, long queue to donate blood. Never in the history you would have seen people standing in queue, and you are talking about Odisha where temperatures are 47, 48. Nobody was asking for umbrella, nobody was asking for water bottle, nobody was bothered about anything. Correct? Yes. Village stepped up. So stepped up becomes a conscious decision. What was an individual went into a family, went into a village. So last year, closer to Valentine's Day, Putin put a bomb in Ukraine. He just bombed. World stepped up. That today Russia is ostracized, in the sense isolated. While we will buy oil, that we are like that. हम लोग भी कभी कभी करते हैं ना यार, थोड़ा सस्ता मिल गया तो 2 और शर्ट ले लो. करेक्ट? ऐसा ही है, we are like that only. करेक्ट ना? चाहिए नहीं चाहिए, एक पे 2 फ्री ले लो. पूरा ईयर पे एक भी कंज्यूम नहीं होगा, बट हमारे पास 2 फ्री. So that is step up when it comes to it. So step up is a very interesting, infectious, contagious thing to have happened in human race. People stepped up in late 1800. That's why we are having all the discovery and invention. Till that time, nothing happened. People were very happy with 2-3 horses, 2-3 bulls, ego, happy. Then lot of slaves. People stepped up and said slavery is not acceptable. Automation, industrialization started. I also want to eat 3 times a day. That's a step up, a conscious decision, very conscious decision by human race. Equality, step up. LGBTQ, step up. You touch a subject. Individual, immediate. Family, village, country, and India's biggest step up moment was what Mr. Gandhi did it for us. Freedom movement. Correct?
Yes.
So step up has nothing to do with assignment or new role. Step up is state of mind. One is from the individuals who, like you, are performing steadily, consciously, doing good roles. Let's give a big hand for that. It's not an easy thing. Who is aspiring to be ready for next role. Second side, organization is stepping up. It wants to expand its range of products. It wants to expand its horizon across. It wants to expand its balance sheet, do well. That is on the second side. So the best way to bridge this, first time we said that we will create a talent pool. What do you mean by talent pool? All of us play cricket.
Yes.
All of us played cricket also in school, right? Few got selected for school, right? So playing has nothing to do with getting selected. Right? From school you get selected to districts, from district to state, from state to zone, zone to country, and then and on and on and on and on. So which means the filtration process through which you keep excelling yourself. Okay, that's very important. Is called talent pool. And I'm very, very happy that first time we are creating a talent pool based on not only one-time grip or two-time grip, the steady performers. Which means Steady performers give us the most important comfort. What is the comfort? They are consistent. They are hardworking. They are not fair weather friends. So over a period of time, you are cherry picked as a first batch. After analyzing 300, 400, 500 games, my dear friends, don't think that this is one waste exercise or what am I doing for 6 days. This is a transformative moment in your life and a reformative moment for the organization. So transformation and reform, when it comes together, it can be the biggest gainer for both. So this is as critical an exercise. Now why are we doing this? We are doing this because we need future leaders. And for me, I firmly believe of all the roles in any bank, branch manager is the best, the most wanted, the most seen, most perceived, most experienced by the market is branch manager. I myself have been a branch manager. It's not like I felt like an apple on Newton's lap. Long time back, maybe what? 1, 2 times. I was a BM for Citibank, Cochin. I only set it up and I started running more branches. But that's a different issue. As a branch manager, customer know only one person in the bank, immaterial of anything that happens. Who is that person? Branch manager. I keep saying that's the part, that's the impact, that's the influence that role can have in anyone's life. You actually can create when I say you, all DMs who are already there and each one of you sitting in this room who want to become and who will become. Who will become, it's not who want to become. This room will become BM for Equitas. With that conviction, I am starting the training. So don't even have a double doubt, is it only a training and then am I going to warm the bench? You will become BM at the earliest first opening. So as a BM, there are good brands, bank, doing no business. Okay? It is happening. It will happen. And an emerging brand, bank, is doing fantastic business. The only difference between the two is people in the branch. And the people in the branch is decided by only one person called BM. Jaisa Raja, Vaisa Praja. Correct, na? It's a fundamental Sanskrit statement which says the king decides the people's behavior. People's behavior can decide the king is democracy, that is a different ball game altogether. We should not get into that aspect. Head of the family will decide the culture of the house. Yeah. Correct? It can be, head can be male, female, that's an immaterial one. So a branch manager is a link between a bank and the consumer. He sees the bank through that branch manager. So the branch managers, if he lives just our core values, what is our core values? Anyone can tell me? One, fair and transparent.
Customer
One by
first.
one by one. Okay.
Customer first.
Customer first. Pride of performance. Fair and transparent. Ownership. Then mutual respect. This 5 is not values. This is culture. Like I keep saying, there are two valleys which define human history. One is Indus Valley Civilization. All of you heard of it. We are a byproduct of Indus Valley Civilization. You are also. Harappa, Mohenjo-daro. Heard of those names? Yes. They are not cricketers. Sometimes article names are also like that. Then Silicon Valley Civilization. Okay, I keep saying these are the two extremes that can happen. All this are done by these 5 values. If you go in depth, where there is a mutual respect, that civilization has never failed. Where there is a pride of performance, kings invaded to create pride into their team and to themselves. Where there is fairness and transparency, it's called justice. Correct? Where customer first, I don't need to say this is a country which says Aditi Devo Bhava. It cannot become the torchbearer of that culture for a simple reason: the people in that branch decides. And your success or any BM success is not only in meeting the business metrics, getting that familiarity, getting that appreciation from the normal man. Because remember, we are a bank which manages duality of society. On one side, we are lending to a people who are underserved. They look up to us with hope. There is one bank called Equitas. If I go and knock the door, they will help me to grow in life. On the other side, to give the money, we are going and creating and building a trust on overserved segment by giving better interest rate, better service, dedicating an RM for a lower threshold value, which means ours is a people intensive. Our credit model is assessed model, which means we go assess the consumer and give a loan, and we give RMs for even a lower threshold value of customer. Can you believe, or can you say one bank which does it in the world of AI, robotics, fintech, blockchain? We still believe it's the people. You drive the process through people, and people can deliver result because they believe in ethics and they will be fair and transparent. That's a fundamental premise in which I come to office every day. Vasu would have come already. That's why immediately is calling for a meeting. This is that sort of an organization. So, in your organization, in your branch, if you don't have a full team, you have lost the battle. You can't go to IPL with 6-member team. You need your full 11 member. Be first and foremost clear. My 11 need not be experts. We don't want Virat Kohli, Chris Gayle, and all. We want normal people. कोई शिवन दुबे भी चलेगा, कोई भी चलेगा यार. वो पतिराना, कौन है बोला? पतिराना. Who would have heard this name? We will create those names. Get the sincerity in. Get the focus of values right. Live, and because your influence, your behavior, not only you, I think all the BMs who are, their behavior is going to be the decisive thing. Our main objective is to be the best bank in the catchment. Wherever we are present. Will we have 4,000 branches, say, in 5 years from now? No, we don't need it. But will we have another 200 more? Yes, definitely, in right centers. Is digital coming branches relevance, is it needed or not? Somebody asked me. I said, don't talk like a fool. Because finally, Apple is opening their third dealership at Borivali. Can you see? Anyone from Mumbai? No one. Huh? From Borivali, they are opening their third outlet. So which means there is going to be a digital presence, and then what Apple is saying, it's not branch, it's an experience center. Nice English. But the reality is it has to do sales and service, correct? But we can take a good learning out of that. Very simple way, we can say that it's an experience center. And can we make my experience, my team's experience, and very importantly, customers' experience as the best? That lies on your hand. For that, never deviate from process, never give in to temptations. There are 2-3 temptations which will always happen. Okay, I never say don't drink, don't smoke. I also do that. I'm not that sort of. I'm saying don't fall for temptations of money, breach of deviation. You will be tempted. Don't fall for temptation. That's why I said ethics is paramount importance. Just go and follow our values. Just be good to people. And I think all of you can, will become very successful here. So for us, step up is a state of mind.